Harry Walsh last updated 14/27, August 11, 2017. It bothers me that the future of our country can rest entirely on who's the best figurehead. The past few weeks have revealed much about New Zealand politics. Andrew Little stepped down, for no reason other than low polling, and Metiria Ture stepped down for partially the same reason. But what bothers me is that while the faces of these parties have changed, none of the apparatus behind them has. The policies are the same. The MPs are basically the same. The attitude and the structure, none of it has undergone any kind of change. So then why have the polls changed so drastically? Does New Zealand care so little for policy? What about track record and experience? Share your stories, photos and videos. We've seen Jacinda Ardern take the Labour Party up hugely in polling. I think that it has little to do with their transport policy, irrespective of its merits or otherwise. Read more. What would the property market look like under Labour? Ardern a real threat. The making of brand Jacinda's home. How New Zealand looked at Little, wrote off the entire Labour Party as doomed, but jumped back on when they shuffled the deck chairs. Only somehow, it caused the Titanic to right itself. This isn't to take away from Ardern, who is genuine, charismatic and I'm sure works incredibly hard. I don't want to take away from the Labour Party either. Likewise with the Green Party. Nothing has changed with the party, but merely because of Ture's revelations, a third of them have jumped ship. They looked at Ture's confessions and this caused a third of the Green supporters to write off the entire party, policy and all. Read more. Green Party, remember your purpose. Ture's middle-class hand-wringing will hurt Labour. Ture-'ll pay MSD. Obviously, these polls shouldn't be taken in isolation. Labour's upswing caused the Greens' downswing and vice versa. But it bothers me that the future of our country can rest entirely on who's the best figurehead and that policy seems to come second. This also applies to voters and media outlets, who seem to be failing to compare policy much of the time. It would be nice if we, as a country, could return to talking about policy as the first priority. Otherwise we dilute our individual power to truly influence government. But then again, that's not what interests us, is it? Stuff Nation. View all contributions.